Hi, I'm Bob Gallagher, the mayor of the city of Bettendorf, Iowa. Today is Friday, June 14th, 2024. We are at our Emergency Management Agency building today to talk a little bit about emergency planning and what's going on, like the storms that we expected yesterday and what you should know. For that, we welcome the director of our Emergency Management Agency, Brian Payne. Brian, thanks for joining the mayor's message.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. So as the mayor said, my name is Brian Payne. I'm the director of operations here for Scott County Emergency Management, and I've been with the agency since 2017. Took over as director back in December of 23, and it's been a crazy several years. Let's say quite a few disasters, and of course the public and everyone.
Yeah, we threw you right on into it.
I know, that's what it felt like,
that's
right?
Good.
You know.
Well, tell the folks at home what the Emergency Management Agency is. Why are we important?
You know, that's one of the questions we get most often, honestly. And the best way to explain is if Bettendorf, for example, were to be impacted by a tornado. We all think of the first responders, the public works, police, fire, your city officials, everyone coming together, you know, some of your local partners, your neighbors, right? The Emergency Management Agency during those times of events, we're the ones who support all of them. We support the fire departments, the public works. So if they need a piece of equipment, or we need to bring out outside resources, or we need to get something from the state or the federal government, we're that pass-through. So we do a lot of coordination and support during that time.
Coordination is really a key word.
It is.
Right?
It's
but
a
there's
big
some preparedness stuff that you do as well.
That's exactly right.
Lots of training.
So outside of that time, we do a lot of training. We work with bringing training in for first responders. We just met with a faith-based group and talk about doing training with them. We offer an annual training, so do a save the date if you want. August 17th, we're actually going to be at the Waterfront Convention Center for Be Ready Quad Cities, where we'll have a lot of different booths to come down. You can do a Stop the Bleed training, walk away with a tourniquet, meet with Iowa Legal Aid. There's a lot of different partners that come together to help specifically the residents just kind of have a better understanding of what they need to know and how they can be better prepared for themselves to keep themselves safe.
That's great training for folks who live in the community. And if you're part of an organization that would like to be able to be trained in helping in the event of a disaster, we can make that happen for you as well. Then there's a recovery piece. We aid in the recovery, but that takes everybody in a community after a big event that, like the ones to which we respond.
Yeah, absolutely. Recovery is probably one of the most challenging things because it takes so much, and there's so many things you just don't know until you're digging in. It matters where the line is from possibly hitting the lowest equity aspect of our residents, right, up to some of the different areas. It matters on the different types of communities. So there's a lot of things that go into recovery, the partners that have to come together, the things that were impacted, and how we can move forward, you know, to recover or find what most people would say that new normal.
In that restoration piece, you help us all work with FEMA to get reimbursements should they be allowed through the policies that FEMA has. So you may have a community that is impacted or socioeconomic group of people that may be impacted, and there are certain thresholds which you help us to figure out to get reimbursed by FEMA or maybe state authorities if there's money available there as well.
Absolutely, and that's exactly right. That's a whole nother animal right there, talking about that, trying to get the money back from the federal side.
So all of those things, that litany of things happens within our community with lots of different partnerships. But it's run by the Emergency Management Agency and Brian Payne, Jim Hawks, and the group that's here. So they were awarded a great award for 2023 because how well they have done. So tell us about the award. I know that you're humble and you don't like to talk about it, but today I'm going to make you do it.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. I'm probably blushing a little bit here. So I'm going to immediately start out by saying Mayor Gallagher is actually our chair of the Emergency Management Commission for Scott County, and this award goes to them just as much as it goes to us, just as much as it goes to the city partners, our county folks, the GIS analysts that come up here. This is really a team effort. Our nonprofits we partner with. This award just symbolizes everything that we've done over the last several years in those partnerships, in the teamwork, to show that our community, from an individual to a business to the government to the nonprofits, have come together in an amazing way, and we've been very innovative, and it was recognized by the state of Iowa. We're very humbled, and we're very excited about it all at the same time.
Yeah, it's been a great ride learning for me as well. So how long have you been in the position of director?
So I've been in the position as director since December. Prior to that, it was Dave Donovan.
Yep, so this is an award for last year. Dave did a great job.
Dave did an amazing job.
And a great job tutoring you. You guys did a whole lot of work behind the scenes, don't get me wrong. But that's thanks goes to Dave, and for the rest of the folks who have continued to work in the partnership with all of us here at EMA. We're really proud of the work you did. Congratulations on the award. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend.